Yo, what is up guys? I'm here back at it again with another episode review. Today we're going to be reviewing episode 43 of Beyblade Burst Sparking. This is the episode between a battle between Louis Drum versus I believe it's Shu and Lane. Yeah, Shu and Lane. So yeah, this is the episode. Yeah, let's get started. So basically, the episode starts here. We start off with the Asashi brothers, doing some training, preparing for their next round, and we can also see Valt and Hancho. I don't know, basically just watching them train instead of training by themselves. They're basically just watching the Asashi brothers train. And Wakia appears at the back, so Wakia did not make any interaction with Rantaro or Valt, which I really wanted to see some interaction due to they all are friends, and they haven't spoken, we haven't seen them spoken to each other since the Beyblade vs. God series. So I really wanted to see this scene happen, but it didn't. So yeah, Wakia walks away, and yeah, we get to a scene because we get to interact with some attraction between Shu and Lane. So Shu and Lane are basically just Shu appears out of nowhere and starts talking to Lane and starts conversating with Lane. I don't know. I still think that Shu's still trying to get to Lane's good side, and I reach out to him. I really don't know if that's true, but that is my theory of what Shu's doing. So yeah, and the Asashi brothers were spying on them and hearing everything they said on their conversation, and Lane sees them and Lane starts getting mad, and I don't know why they did it, but all three of them activate their aura, and I really don't know why they activate their aura. I know Lane's only interested in Blader's flares, but I don't really know what this has to do because they're not battling or anything. But Lane is very curious on the Asashi brothers due to he knows his aura, their flare has grown, and he really wants to I think destroy Hyperion and Helios. So yeah, continuing the next we get to see the battle between Valt and Rantaro versus Cisco and Lane. So like always, we don't get to see the Bladers launch. We just see the battle that has already been started. So the battle basically starts here. Satum's battling Valkyrie, and Satum deflects Valkyrie's attacks with the Universe Drive, with the Hurricane Disc, while Glide Ragnarok is taking care of Mirage Fafnir. And yeah, Free and Cisco while they're at it, they decided to power up. So that's what they do. They power up. Both of them activate their flare, and we can see Valt and Rantaro are very confident are very confident. They're not worried because they're very confident. They're very confident that they're gonna win. So that's what they do. They decided to attack together. So both base synced up. So they align together. They're a perfect pair. They synced up and go to the spinning plate in the stadium. So they go to the spinning plate of the stadium and get some extra boost for speed. And this looks amazing, actually, guys. This is I actually like how they're making. I actually love the idea of Rantaro involved, because at first I was like, why did they lose? But now that I think there's on a winning streak, they already beaten the Asashi brothers, and they're now going against Cisco and Free very confidently. So yeah, so they sync up, and we can see this cool a blue and orange line. They're perfectly synced up. They both jump at the same time off the stadium and decide to attack both Satum and Fafnir at the same time. So that's what they do. They sync up and they activate a new special move. We can see Valt here, and then we can see Rantaro here. I didn't understand the move because I'll probably just Google search it. What was the move called? But the move was a jumping move. They jumped off the stadium, and here we can see that Valt hits Valkyrie hits Fafnir, and Ragnar hits Satum on top of the layers, and and they knock out Fafnir and Satum, and we can see this funny, like, in my opinion, this was funny because we get to see Cisco and Free, like, the base pass, the base, like, go flying through their heads, and they're like, they say Nani, like, they're very shocked, and I don't know, I just found this very funny, especially to see Free that surprisingly. So yeah, basically both Ragnarok and Valkyrie win with ring out finishes, and yeah, that's why they win. And your winner for this battle is basically Rantaro and Valt. So yeah, really like it. I actually didn't know who was gonna win because I mean you have you have four powerful bladers, but the two most powerful bladers are Free and Vault. So I wanted to see, so the scores settle with them. So Vault and Rantaro move on. And then we go to the next battle. So the next battle is between Lui and Drum versus Shu and Lane. I was the most excited for this battle because I knew we would get to see Longinus versus Spriggan. So that's why I was excited for it. So yeah, so the battle here starts. Shu goes for the world slash to go and attack Longinus first. So, and Louis like, not on my watch. And he calls out the raging upper move. Louis goes in for the raging upper and knocks out Spriggan to the air. And Spriggan arrives to the top of the stadium like that very easily. And then Lane like starts powering up and he like starts screaming. And here we have this nice shot of Lane and Louis like flare, which looks really nice. And yeah, so Longinus takes on Lucifer in this battle. So Longinus versus Lucifer, and Drum's like, he wants some of the action, so he's like, oh, dragon. He didn't call dragon, but he called out a move which was bound wing. So Drum calls out the bound wing, so he hits the wall of the stadium and goes bound wing, and then starts attacking Lucifer. So both Longinus and Dragon are attacking Lucifer at the same time, which is really cool. And like Spriggan wants to help Lucifer at the same time. So what Spriggan does is like it goes and attacks Lucifer, so it can push Lucifer like to the edge of the stadium or something. So Shu basically did that, so he pushed Lucifer, and while he pushed Lucifer, Spriggan was actually knocked into the air and arrived once again to the top of the stadium, and we get this like nice cool shot of Louis, and I really gotta say the animation with Louis and Drum are just so amazing. If you have this other nice shot of Drum which looks really nice, and like Lane's like saying like he's ready to end the battle, he's ready to finish this, so he starts like screaming like whoa, and like Spriggan jumps off the top of the stadium, so he jumps off the top of the stadium, and Lane's like still screaming like oh. And what Spriggan does is that Spriggan decides to attack Lucifer from the top so he can hit the layer so that Lucifer will activate his limit break. So their strategy was kind of brilliant because Shu decided to go and attack Lucifer's layer so he could activate the limit break system. So that's what he does. He activates the limit break system. He goes like limit to break the endle. So he activates the limit break system. And both Longinus and Dragon are pushed to the air and get burst at the same time. And I don't know if getting burst it was necessary because and honestly Lucifer kind of really sucks. Lucifer really sucks in real life. So if this was in real life, I think Lucifer would have bursted. So yeah, they burst Longinus and Dragon at the same time. So the winners for this round are Dragon and are Shu and Lane. So Shu and Lane are the winners for this battle. And here, when the battle ends, we see Wakia. But Wakia's like very surprisingly, because I don't know why he was surprised. I mean, it's Lane and Shu. Like, they're a very good, powerful pair. So yeah. And Lane walks away, and Shu's like standing and still in front of the stadium while he grabs his bay. So here in this scene, we get to see Louis and Shu like making some kind of interaction here. So they start talking, and then Louis leaves laughing. So yeah, this is basically the end of the episode. The episode ends here with just this is basically the end of the episode. Hyuga just stares at the Hyuga just stares at the battle like so amazingly surprised, while he shouldn't, because we all knew that this was gonna happen. But yeah, this is basically the end of the episode, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this episode review. If you did enjoy this episode review, please make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Comment down below if you like what you think of this episode review. If you guys have any doubts on how to watch the full episode, I made a video about it. I'll probably leave it in the link in the description so you guys can check it out and watch the full episodes. I teach how you guys can watch the full episodes. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching this episode review. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.